Hey everybody, welcome back. Week 7, part 6. Woo! The last one for this week. We still have a few more weeks. Our semester is done June 17th is our last day of class. So one more month. So let's get into it. Let's do it. We were talking about connectors. Connectors so and since were the two we were talking about. Let's do a little review, shall we? We said you can use the connector since. Use the connector since to introduce a clause that provides a cause or a reason for something. And you can also use because. So since or because are the ones that you can use for cause or reason. And the connector so introduces a clause that provides the effect or the result of something, right? You can also use the word therefore. So we are focusing on so and since, but you could also, if you wanted to, use since or because. You can use so and therefore. All right, let's do a little example. So here we go. Look at the underlined, well, let's read the sentence first of all, shall we? The Earth is getting warmer, so the polar ice caps are melting. Now pay attention to the connector and pay attention to the underlined portion of this sentence. Is the underlined clause showing us cause or effect? Hooray! Effect. So introduces the effect clause. This is the result of something happening. So the Earth is getting warmer, and the result of that is that the ice caps are melting, right? Let me scoot this back a little bit. There we go. Now I have a little more room. Okay, does that make sense? Let's look at the next one. Towns near oceans are in danger of flooding, blank, the sea level is rising. So now you look at these 4 connectors and tell me which one, 2 of them are correct. 2 of them would complete the cause or reason clause. Okay, which 2? Because, since, so, therefore. Which 2 of those will complete the cause clause? Because or since. So you could say towns near oceans are in danger of flooding because the sea level is rising, or you could say since the sea level is rising. Okay? Right? Great. So, I hope you were able to finish your practice sentences from page 114. Go ahead and open up to page 114. And let's go over some of these sentences that you did. So your homework was to combine the sentences and use the connectors in parentheses. The connectors that they gave you in parentheses, use that one in your sentence. Oops. All right, so they already did number 1 and number 2, so let's jump to number 3, shall we? The sea level is rising. That's one clause. Towns near the oceans are in danger of flooding. Ha! Well, what do you know? I really honestly chose my example that we just did. I chose that randomly. I did not realize that number 3 was the same thing. So we're going to use the word since. So you could do that the way that we just wrote it, which was towns near the ocean are in danger of flooding since the sea level is rising, or you could write it this way. I gotta put a comma there, since the sea level is rising, comma, yeah. Towns near the ocean are in danger of flooding. Okay? All right, very good. Number 4. Global warming changes weather patterns, and many places will have less rainfall. And the connector they gave you is so. So let's see how we do that. Gotta put a comma. All right. Global warming changes weather patterns, so therefore many places will have less rainfall. Make sense? All right, number 5. The mosquito population will increase. Uh-oh. So there will be an increase in diseases like malaria. Yikes. That's no good. Okay. Does that make sense? The cause is the mosquito population will increase. You know mosquito? The bug that flies and it bites your arm and it itches. Yeah. Georgia has a lot of mosquitoes. Okay, let me erase this and we'll do the last three. Oh, so the mosquito population will increase. That's the cause, but the effect is that there will be an increase in diseases like malaria. And because that's the effect, we use so. All right. Number 6. The ocean is getting warmer. Since the ocean is getting warmer, typhoons and hurricanes are becoming more frequent. Okay. So, the ocean is getting warmer. Typhoons and hurricanes are becoming more frequent. The word they gave you is since. So, since goes with the cause. And the cause is the ocean is getting warmer, and that is having an effect on typhoons and hurricanes. Am I speaking too quickly? I think I am. I will try to slow down. All right, number 7. Since cities are growing, many plants and animals may lose their natural habitat. All right. So many plants and animals may lose their natural habitat because cities are growing. It's kind of sad, but it's true. All right, last one. Okay. Summer temperatures will continue to rise. So, there will be longer periods of no rain and increased days of very high temperatures. Does that make sense? I don't know about you guys. Global warming does not sound fun. Oof, okay. All right. So let's look really quickly at page 115. This will be your homework. Let's read the instructions at the top. It says, combine sentences in different ways using the connectors since, because, therefore, and so. Okay, interesting. This blue box, oops, right here, useful language. I'm going to read it and you repeat after me, okay? Because can replace since. Therefore can replace so. Use a semicolon before therefore and a comma after it. All right, so now here's the example they give. The earth is getting warmer, semicolon. Therefore, the polar ice caps are melting. Therefore, comma, the polar ice caps are melting. Isn't that interesting? That's really good to know. All right, so here's the example they gave was, since people are building homes in forests, that's the first cause right here. The effect is animals are losing their natural habitats. Okay? So they used since to introduce the cause clause. But you can use sentences, can use a different connector to introduce the effect clause, or you could also, the goal is to use all of the different connectors in your sentences. So let's do one together and then you'll do the rest for homework. So number 2, there is habitat loss. I guess we have to use the effect that they give us. Yes, okay. So every cause and effect, you don't get to pick and choose. This is the cause, this is the effect. This is the cause, this is the effect. All right? So we could say, there is habitat loss. Well, okay, I want to use the connector so. So how would I do that? Say there is habitat loss, so animals are moving into towns and cities. All right, does that make sense? Finish those sentences and then you're done. That's it for lesson C, and that's it for week 7. So great job, great work today, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.